Hello prep3. Now we have finished our course for the second term. Let's start to answer some exams to train ourselves how to solve these questions at the final exam. Let's start with Cairo Governorate. You will find it in page 107 in Al-Mu'asir note. And as I told you before, you should answer each question in a separate paper. Let's start question number 1. Complete the following sentences. 1. Neutralization is the reaction between an acid and alkali to form what? Yes, to form salt and water. The wide eyes is from which trait in the human being? Wide eyes from dominant traits. 3. Gland secretes hormone that regulate the growth of the human body. Which gland responsible for regulating the growth hormone? Yes, pituitary gland. 4. If we try to react iron with 2 molecules from diluted hydrochloric acid, what will we get? Yes, we will get FeCl2 and hydrogen gas evolved. The first Mendel law is called the law of what? Yes, it was called the segregation law. Question P. What's meant by the electric potential of a conductor? You will define it and you will say it's the state of the electric conductor which show the transfer of the electricity from or to it when it connected to another conductor. 2. Chemical activity series. Chemical activity series is the arrangement of metals in descending order according to the degree of their chemical activity. C. Calculate the electric current intensity that flow through cross-section of a wire if a charge of 2400 coulombs passes through it in 4 minutes. Now we will face a problem. When you answer it, you must write the rule and substitution, giving me your result, and put the measuring unit to take the full mark. Okay? You will solve it as the following. You will write the rule that the current intensity equal quantity of a charge divided time. The quantity of a charge is 2400, but the time is given by minute, and you know that we solve this problem with measuring unit of time seconds, so you will change the time from minutes into second. Okay, you will write 2400 divided 4 by 60 and you will get the answer from your calculator. It will give you 10 and we measure the current intensity by ampere. Let's move to question number 2. Question 2. Choose the correct answer. The hormone is responsible for the appearance of secondary sexual male character is. Which hormone is responsible for the secondary sexual? Yes, testosterone. 2. At the beginning of the chemical reaction, the percentage of the reactant's concentration. The reactant at the beginning of the chemical reaction equal 100%, and you will note that the results at the beginning equal 0. Point 3. Used to control the value of the resistance in the electric circuit. We will control the resistance using a rheostat. 4. Oxygen gas evolved by the thermal decomposition of which one of them? Yes, sodium nitrate. 5. The electric current intensity resulting when the charge of 1 coulomb passes through a given cross-section in 1 second. Okay, now you will make a relation between what? Between the quantity, okay, quantity of a charge, and between the time. So quantity divided time equal what? Equal current intensity, and we measure the current intensity by using ampere, so the answer will be ampere. Let's complete Moving to question, give reason for. Point 1. He asks, the speed of the chemical reaction increases by increasing temperature. Why? Because there is a direct relation between them. As the temperature increases, the collision between the reactant molecule will increase, so the speed of the reaction will increase. So, 2. It's better to use the alternative current rather than direct one. Why? Because the alternative current can be transferred for long distance and it can be changed into direct current at any time. Okay? Let's move to another problem. C. Explain on the genetic principle, the genetic structure of produced generation. If the crossing takes place between two bee plants, one of them with pure yellow seed, Y capital, and the other one with pure green seeds, Y small. If you know that the dominant is yellow. Okay, it's an easy one. Now we will solve it writing the following. The parents are pure yellow seed with pure green seeds. How I know that the green seeds is pure? Green seeds are pure because they recessive, and you know that the recessive trait should or it must be written with two small letters, and the recessive always pure. Okay, so we will write the parents pure yellow seed with pure green seeds, Y capital, mating with Y small. Now we will get the gametes. From Y capital, we will get two gametes, Y capital and Y capital. From the pure green, we will get two gametes, Y small. Now we will get the generation, which is Y capital, Y small. So all the generation will be 100% hybrid yellow seeds. Let's move to another question. Question 3. Write the scientific term. You will substitute all this sentence with the small few words. Okay? Substance, which speed up the chemical reaction without changing or being used up. This will be the catalyst. 2. It's chemically consisted of nucleic acid DNA binding with a protein. This will be the chromosome. 3. It's the measuring unit of the absorbed radiation by the human body. Yes, sievert. 4. Special organ that secrete the hormone directly in the blood stream in the human body. Ductless gland or endocrine gland. 5. Chemical process in which oxygen decreases in the substance. Yes, reduction process. If I told you that the oxygen increase or gaining oxygen, this will be oxidation. Okay? But in this case, point number 5, this answer will be reduction process. It's a trait that appears in all individuals of the first generation in Mendel experiment. Yes, when Mendel tried to put his first law, the generation, all of it appear with dominant trait. Let's move to point B. What happened when adding silver nitrate solution to sodium chloride? In this case, you should write the equation, and you will write NaCl plus AgNO3 arrow. It will give you NaNO3 and AgCl percepted. So when we react sodium chloride with silver nitrate, we will get sodium nitrate and silver chloride as white percepted. Question 2. Decreasing the glucose level in the blood. What will happen if the glucose level in the blood decrease? Yes, the pancreas, which is responsible by secreting glucagon hormone. What the function of glucagon hormone? It will raise the percentage of the glucose sugar in the blood. Let's move to point number C. Battery consists of 3 electric cells. The EMF for each one of them 1.5 volt. Calculate the total EMF if they connected with series connection and parallel connection. Okay, in this case, if you support your answer with a drawing, it will be good and you will take the full mark. If we try to connect the three batteries in series connection, so the cells which connected in series, the EMF equal the number of the cells by the EMF of each one. So the answer will be 3 by 1.5 equal 4.5 volt. For point B, if we connect them with parallel connection, okay, parallel connection, the answer will be the EMF of the cells will equal the EMF of only one cell. So it will be 1.5 volt. Let's move to question number 4. Rewrite the following statement after correcting it. 1. Device used to measure the electromotive force. We don't measure the electromotive force with a meter, but we will measure it with voltmeter. 2. The increase in secretion of calcium hormone led to exophthalmic goiter disease. No, increasing of thyroxine hormone. 3. The radioactive element nuclei contain number of protons more than the number of required for stability. No, not protons. The correct answer is neutrons. 4. Heredity traits that aren't transmitted from one generation to another. No, not the heredity trait. These are the acquired traits. 5. Pure individual carry one dominant gene and the other recessive. No, hybrid individual which carry dominant gene and the other is recessive. Number 6. Substance which gain an electron or more during the chemical reaction. The substance which gain not reducing agent, it was oxidizing agent. Let's move to question B. Illustrate by balanced chemical equation. So your answer should be written with the chemical equation, and you should take care that the first letter will be capital and the second is small. And you must balance the equation. If you have the evolved gas, you will write upward arrow. And if this substance was perceived, you will draw downward arrow. Let's start. Adding magnesium to copper sulfur solution. The magnesium is written as M capital G small, and the copper sulfur solution CuSO4. Don't forget to write the colors, as you know that the copper sulfate is blue color. When we react both of them, the result will be MgSO4, which is colorless solution, and copper Cu red percepted. Let's move to the point number 2. The reaction of sodium with water. Sodium Na, add water H2O. It will give us NaOH, and the hydrogen gas will evolve producing heat. And don't forget to balance the equation. 2 molecules of sodium with 2 molecules of water will give you 2 molecules of sodium hydroxide and H2 gas evolve. Let's move to question number C. Compare between electric cell and dynamo regarding the change of energy of each. Okay, as we know that the electric chemical cell, they are cells in which the chemical energy is converted into electric energy. Okay, and the electrochemical cell give us direct electric current. The examples for them, the battery and the dry cell. In the other hand, he asks to compare with dynamo. Dynamo is electric generator. They are devices which the chemical or kinetic energy is converted into electric energy, as the electric generator which used inside the bicycle. The electric current which is produced from dynamo is alternating current.